guys, I hope you are absolutely fine and safe. Welcome to the lecture 6 of Sequelize ORM course. So this will be a pretty small lecture. In this lecture, I will tell you few important things about the models which I feel you should know because you are here to learn. Okay, so what are those things? So let me start with the timestamps first. So like in the define function, we learned that we can switch off the timestamps. Here also we can do that thing. We can do timestamps as false. Fine. So let me see what is the current status of database. It's I'm talking about ABC. It has ID name created and updated it. Let's see if running this works or not. We are already synchronizing it. Let me run this. As you can see, created and updated at are gone. Now maybe you can say me that okay, it's not that the case with me. I actually want created and not updated it. So what I should do in that case? In that case, what you should do is you can say created at as true and updated at as false. Let's see how it works. As you can see, we got the created it, but we didn't get the updated it. So that's how it works. One important more thing which you should know is this thing that this alter and force equal to true, these were just for the learning purpose. These are not at all recommended in the production grade environment. You should not forcefully do anything in the production environment. One important more thing, like this is just an example. We have like this model. I'm just deleting one model and creating one more and telling you okay, this works. This is not how it works in projects. In projects we have large number of tables, we have large number of models. So this is not the case like I will be synchronizing it again and again, the whole complete one. What do you know what it is doing is, you might have asked it in the comments also. This thing synchronizes the whole system. All the models will be synchronized if I run this. What if I want to synchronize one single model? Let's see how it works. So for the testing purpose, let me give it a new name so that it will generate a absolutely new table. XYZ. Fine. Now I'm copying this and it will be OPX. Okay, the two labels I have given. Let it be student extends model. Fine. But what I am doing is, instead of doing this, I am saying I will do student dot sync. Let's see what happens. What I have done is I have created two new models. Okay, I have changed the name so explicitly you can understand that this will try to find out XYZ if the table exists. If it doesn't exist, it will try to create it. Okay, so I can consider it as it I have tried to create a new table. The school table, this one, sorry, this XYZ table name with XYZ, and then with this student with the table name will come out to be OPX. But instead of doing sequelize.sing, I'm doing student.sing. Let's see what happens. Let's see. So you can see OPX, only this table got created. This table does not get created XYZ. So I think you can now understand how I can sync one single model. What if I want to drop this? Nothing worry to Nothing to worry. Just write a drop statement here. Drop table if exist OPX, because I have directly ran this on this model, so this will try to drop only this, not the other ones. I hope we will not see OPX there. Yes, that's fine. What if I want to drop all the tables? Then the easiest way is sequelize dot drop. My system is hanging little bit because I'm rendering a video in the background because I have to record the video also and also shoot it. So sequelize dot sync, not sync right now. We will drop it. So what it will do, it will see if this table exists, also if this table exists. It will try to see if any of these table exist, or if both exist, it will try to delete all of them. Let's see how it actually works. Drop table if it exists OPX, then XYZ, and also users. Why users? Because we have users table also. We have also done this thing, defined this thing. Yeah. So all the tables which were associated, which were connected to it, they all got deleted. So these were the two things which I wanted you to know. So enough of models. We will learn something new in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.